Good morning everyone. Today we are starting with the topic differentiation. I hope all of you remember the standard results which you learned it in class 11. So if not, please revise all the standard results of class 11. And today I am just showing few questions which is related to the class 11 topic, and we are using the chain rule here for differentiation. So I have taken 5 questions first. So let us see how to answer these questions. The first question is e to the power minus x. So d by dx of e to the power minus x. So I hope all of you remember d by dx of e to the power x is e to the power x. So same way here, e to the power minus x, the answer is e to the power minus x, but here you just see the difference. Here x is there, here minus x. So we have to differentiate this minus x once again. That means d by dx of minus x. Okay, that's what we call it as the chain rule. So d by dx of minus x is minus 1. So minus 1 e to the power minus x. So this is the final answer for this question, the first one. Now see the second question, d by dx of e to the power cos x. So again we are using the same formula, e to the power x is e to the power x. So e to the power cos x is e to the power cos x. So what you are seeing it in place of x, the same we repeat it, but at the same time we have to differentiate the function which is in place of x. So d by dx of cos x. Now all of you remember the derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So e to the power cos x into derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So that is the answer. Now see the third question, d by dx of e to the power tan 5x. So here first we have to differentiate e to the power tan 5x. So it will be same e to the power tan 5x, but in place of x here we have tan 5x, so we have to differentiate that part again. So d by dx of tan 5x. Now the answer is e to the power tan 5x is e to the power tan 5x, and derivative of tan 5x is sec square 5x. Okay, you remember derivative of tan x is sec square x. So tan 5x is sec square 5x. Again there is a change in place of x. Instead of x here we have 5x. So we have to differentiate that 5x also. Now the derivative of 5x is just 5 because derivative of x is 1. So answer is 5 sec square 5x into e to the power tan 5x. I think it is more clear to you now. Okay, so that's what we call it as the chain rule. So differentiate first the given question e to the power tan 5x, and in place of x we have tan 5x, that we differentiate again, and again in that we see 5x in place of x, so we have to differentiate the third time that 5x. So that is the answer. Okay, now see the fourth question, d by dx of e to the power x sin x. So e to the power x sin x will be e to the power x sin x again, e to the power x sin x. Now that x sin x you have to differentiate again, d by dx of x sin x. Now, so e to the power x sin x into, here it is a product of two functions, x and sin x. So we have to apply the product rule. The first function into derivative of second, sin x derivative is cos x, plus second function into derivative of first, that is 1. So that is the final answer. So please remember to apply the product rule when there is a product of functions. Now see the last question, that is sin cos x square. Sin cos x square. So here first we differentiate sine. The derivative of sine is cos. So cos x square. In place of x we have cos x square, that we are not changing anything, but we have to differentiate again that part, d by dx of cos x square. So the next step is cos x square into derivative of cos x square is minus sin x square. Again you have to differentiate d by dx of x square. So derivative of x square is 2x. Here minus sign that we can take to the beginning, sin x square, and the last term is cos x square. So final answer is minus 2x into sin x square into cos x square. So I hope it is clear to you. So please practice similar type of questions, that is chain rule, and also include product rule and quotient rule in those questions. I will show you more questions tomorrow. See you tomorrow.